And let's see if my brother wants to talk that shit with us for a second.
What up, nigga?
Yo,
what up?
Yo, Flex.
Yo, you quick on that button, nigga. You quick on that button.
Nah, because Flex, whether you know it or not, you big talk in the world. And not only are you a living, all right, let's be clear, guys. If y'all didn't know before, you'll know now. Form Master Flex is my brother. And I love him.
I know
you're Leos, and we share a bond that nobody can break.
Yo, you know what I'm going to tell you the other night, man? And I never told you. You my top 5. I never told you this, my brother. You my top 5 do anything for. I never told you. But you on that top Puff. I don't even want to give, I can't think of a top 5, my brother. Top 5 I do anything for. Absolutely.
Flex, let me tell you something. You got mad at me.
Come on, Joe, stop.
No,
man.
no, hold on.
Stop.
Hold on. We got to elaborate.
I do it. Come on.
Nah, yo, Flex. Hold up. Yo, Flex. Listen.
See, you experienced. See, I'm going to stop fucking with you because I know what you did.
Hey, yo, listen. I told you, I just want everybody to know, look, Form Flex is one of my best friends.
Yes,
and
sir.
He got upset with me because he seen some clickbait that thought it said something, and these people throw this shit up there. So what they say is they manipulate your words to make it sound like you say something wrong. So I hit Form Flex 3 times before I went to sleep. And then when I woke up in the morning, I text you again.
How the fuck you remember that? How the fuck you remember all
when
that?
I woke up, cause I love you, and I said, by the way, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't care what people say, whatever the case may be. You're my brother, and I don't care.
Nah, always. And you did, my brother.
Flex, let me ask you something, Flex. You filthy rich.
Wait,
why the lipo on camera, Flex?
Wait, you saw me? You saw me?
No, my asshole got this tight. My asshole. Yo, listen. Yo, Flex, my asshole. Like, I was like, I couldn't. Yo, Flex,
pause.
You didn't get like a free deal with
pause.
Yo, you rich, Flex.
I'm not. Listen.
You get the lipo on camera. Why you did it on camera?
Listen, Joe, let me tell you something. Because me and you know, we've had the weight talks for 15 years on the phone.
I was just talking about it.
No, that's what I clicked in. You know, me and you've always talked about weight. And I'm going to tell you something. I love the diet, and I get it. It's fun for a little while. You're eating good food, 40-day reset. The weight comes off, you know, the bike riding, all the other good shit. It's all good. You know what? But everybody has those areas. And I wanted to get those areas off, my brother.
For me, it's right here. I got like the man boobs or whatever you want to call it.
But you did the 40.
I won't do it, Flex.
You did the...
No, I never did nothing.
You did the 40. You didn't do the 40 days?
No, I did the 40. No, I lose weight. I'm talking about like right here. I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? Like if I could do a fucking lipo or something, I would do it there. I'm terrified.
Oh, what you want to do?
No, I don't want the hookup. What you
want to do?
No, I do not want the hookup. What I'm saying is, yo, if the girls could come around here and say, oh, let me get a little nip and tuck, they can do whatever they want, then why you can't get rid of the love handles? You know, I went on the show I did Wendy Williams. She tried to jam me up.
Yeah. But listen, I love Wendy. Let me tell you something. Wendy's my idol. She's my idol. Radio idol. No, radio idol, man. You know what? Being around him and being next to her, man, was amazing, my brother. When
I went on the Wendy show, she tried to say, yo, Joe, what do you think about Form Flex? Because she's thinking I'm this machismo guy that I'm going to shit on you. I was like, hey, he can do what he wants to do. But ladies do it.
Joe, let me say something. You ever notice I never get upset when somebody has an opinion of me? I don't, because I got to respect their opinion. If you have an opinion, I respect it. I respect other people's opinion. People should be able to have opinions. So I don't get mad. You know, it's WWF to me. I want to have fun. I want to have my opinion. And people should have their opinion.
What made you throw your hat back in the ring? You're putting out records now. You got a video with King Von. What made you say?
You saw me? You saw me?
I posted it. What are you talking about?
Thank you. You know what? Being home during COVID, you know, and it, you know, and I got to keep it 1,000, Joe. I can't do too many questions here because Nori's, you know, I owe Nori a visit. Nori
is me.
I know.
You gotta understand.
But I can't say it. Wait, I'm gonna answer a couple more. I'm gonna answer a couple.
Do drink champs, but Nori.
Wait. I gotta keep it all the way 1,000, and I gotta go see I gotta see Gilly, and I gotta go see Wallow. I gotta see Nori first, then I gotta go see Gilly, then I gotta go see Wallow, and then I'm gonna see you, Fat Joe. But I just wanna, you know, keep my whole team clean.
They're all great guys, and we love them.
Yeah, I gotta keep my team clean. But what is it?
Nah, you got a mean team. Hey, listen, man, I was the first guy on Drink Champs. I was the guinea pig for Nori.
I forgot what you asked me, Joe. You asked me, oh, you know what?
Why you back with the music? Yo, Reggie.
I was sitting home. You want to first my kids. So my son, Hunter, and Jaden. Matter of fact, Hunter, come here, Hunter. Come here. I don't care how your hair looks. See, Alex, this is my guy.
Big show.
Wait, I was just having an A&R meeting. This is Alex. Say
Alex.
Hunter, come here. No, come here, Hunter. Stop. Come on, man. Stop. Come here.
Hunter, don't do that, man.
Come here, Hunter. Man. Come on. It's my son. So we were having an A&R meeting, music. So I'm gonna tell you something. My kids, I was talking about recording, and they gave Hunter. Come on this side for 2 seconds, man. Come on. The A&R team can be man. This is my guy. This is my son.
Give Fat Joe a peace sign, man.
This is my son. This is my son.
Hello. Hey, y'all, Hunter, what's up, baby?
So, I was sitting and I was going through music and I was just listening. And Hunter had suggested, you know, Dad, you should work with some of those guys. So what I did was I started going through YouTube. My son made a list of who he thinks would fit with. And kind of listening. I started DMing and calling. You know, shout out to BMC Beats. Shout out to Jamaica Productions. Those are a couple guys who, you know, helped me with my music.
So you back in the game.
I want you to look at my face, Joe.
Woo! Woo!
I really want you to look at my face.
Now I know you got it. You ain't got to shout out the Public Enemy.
No, let me tell you something.
I want to check in. Yo, listen.
This King Von is light work. When I tell you light work,
Rest in peace, King Von.
Rest in peace.
Amazing song. I love it.
I got some things.
I know you do. I seen you with the baby. I see all this. I see everything.
Oh, that's gone. Oh, video shot. Everything shot. I shot all my videos. I got like 10 videos in the can.
Yeah. Who you putting this out to?
Now, you know, we're talking with everybody. We're conversating.
Man, I'll tell you the truth, man. Yo, Flex, I'm gonna call you behind the scenes, man. Yo, Bum Flex, let me ask you something. Your top 5 DJs of all time, and you can get off if you want. Top 5 DJs of all time, and I'll let you go.
Cool DJ Red Alert, DJ Chuck Chill Out, DJ Marley Marl, Grandmaster J, Grandmaster Flash.
You went there. You went there, Flex. You went there. You went Chuck Chill Out.
Let me tell you something, my brother. You have learned the hang of this shit right here.
Why are you saying this is all funny?
You have learned the hang of this shit right here.
Yo, Flex, I'm the biggest in the game on this IG. I turned the IG show to a TV show, and we gonna get.
I saw your checks. Don't pay a lot of Pepsi. Don't pay a lot of people, so I already know what that is behind you. I already know they don't partner with a lot of people. That's number one. Number two, you cashing the revolt check on something you already do, getting the edit. You just paying for editing, shooting that bitch over. I'm watching all your money.
Hey yo, Flex, I've been watching your Ford cars for years too.
The American.
And your car shows. And let's not talk about money.
I got a new partner, Dodge. Dodge is my new partner.
Dodge is your new partner.
Dodge
so
is my
will
new
we
partner.
see a new Funkmaster Flex truck with Dodge?
No. I did that with Ford. This is just we just doing muscle car things.
Last question,
yes,
and
sir.
I get you brownie points right now.
Look,
Tell me about Maria.
Maria, I love Maria. Amazing. Let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something. Amazing, my brother. I can't even begin to tell you. We have so much fun. We travel, hit the clubs. Yo, this Corona's jamming us up because we like to hit the planes. We like to hit the flights, and it's an amazing time we have. And the Corona, I'm gonna tell you, between Maria, my kids, working on the album, it's been beautiful, my brother.
It's been a blessing. As long as we stay safe, it's been a blessing.
But I want to say to the people who have lost someone, I know Thanksgiving and I know Christmas is I know Thanksgiving was hard for people who lost someone, and I know Christmas is going to be hard. So I don't want to just say, yes, I gave you my experience, but I wish those people who lost somebody to find that strength to get through the holidays.
Yeah, I know you lost someone in your family, and it's always hard for you in the holidays.
Oh,
and I always check in with you, and you go through it.
I miss my mom every day, my brother.
Every
day. We're here, and we're blessed. And you know what? Rest in peace to King Vaughn. I got the new video on my YouTube page. I mean,
I got it up on my Instagram.
Thank you. I know I hit you for the market.
I'm betting on you. I'm betting on you and them young A&Rs you got over there telling you what the hell's going on.
Brutal. Yo, sometimes I gotta say to them, I'll throw out a name. Yeah. And they'll say something not so nice. I'm like, your fan, that's my friend. Like that's
Flex, let me tell you something. My daughter is 14 years old. She's the executive producer of the show. I wouldn't know how to work no Instagram shit. She does everything. So she be killing me too with the Travis, this. You know what she wants for Christmas?
Huh.
She wants a golf cart? But she wants Matt Brown, Travis Scott color golf cart for Christmas. I mean, like, you know, this shit is crazy, man.
He's killing him out there, bro. I want to tell you something, Joe, before I go. Because there's two people. When I started to record my album, I was going in the wrong direction. I went out to LA and I recorded with Polo G and NLE Chopper, 2 different sessions. And they taught me so much, not just the music, the vibe, what they go on, what they feeling, and I appreciate them. And when I came home, I scrapped what I did before them, and I started from fresh and started recording again and just having I enjoy the game again, Joe. I am so enjoying the game again. I enjoy it.
Flex, let me tell you something. I'm making a soundtrack for the Big Show. And when I tell you I got a missile on my hand, there's nothing they can do about it. Once that thing go, I might let it go.
You just said there's nothing they can do about it.
Listen, Flex, there's nothing they can do about it.
Yo, you and Khaled, bro.
Yo,
when y'all give that talk, like, it's always true. Don't get it fucked up. It's always like, yo, it's always true. But when y'all give that talk.
Yo, Flex, let me explain something to you, right? When you look at Instagram, how long do you look at Instagram as something? I don't care if it's the funniest shit. You watch it once, twice, maybe a minute, you stay on that shit, you keep it moving. Do you know how hard it is to have people on here for 9 months straight, 70,000 people, 100,000 people watching me talk shit for an hour straight? Yeah, I'm not going to accept my greatness, Flex.
Is that
you're going to tell me I don't see what's going on?
No. Joe, your passion. You know, passion's a motherfucker. You love hip hop in a way, my nigga. That is, we've talked hours about hip hop, you know, I don't know if you remember, I made, not uncomfortable, but I remember when Nas was mad at me, and I think I saw you. And this is the coolest cucumber I've ever saw in my life. Because Joe was like, he was cool cucumber. And I was trying to catch your vibe because I know you rock with him.
You do that all the time. By the way, you shit on dudes I know all the time. I hear the feedback and I be like, Flags, maybe we can calm down.
It's just an opinion, Joe. I swear. All I do is have an opinion sometimes. No. I've seen you go bad. Between us, personal, private, I've seen you go bad, though. I'm like, you remember everything. You remember everything. Look, no, come on.
You remember every white label somebody brought you, every who begged you to play the record for the first time. You're in the Palladium. You remember everything. Flex.
No, but Joe, can I say this is I have an opinion sometimes, right? Just an opinion. Joe, I swear to God, I never go first. I never go, like, it'll be something, because let me tell you something, Joe. You know what this music business is built on. It's built on protecting your ground. Not starting trouble, but protecting what you built. That's what this game is built on, Joe. And if
say that again, I want people to type that in the thing, because this is a Joker moment. This is a gem of all gems. Say that same thing again. This business is built off of what?
Now you confuse me. It's
protecting your ground.
It's protecting your ground. It's not built on starting trouble. It's not built on punching people in the face. It's not that, like, there's some WWF in here with videos and guns and stuff like that. That's WWF. But what the game is built on is protecting your ground. So if you have a certain square footage that you had built in your career, you cannot let anyone within that wants to chip away at that and weaken you. That's what this game is built on.
So now, Flex, the reason why I told him to write that down is because every time I come on this little Instagram show and I bring Chris Brown, Ludacris, Diddy, Flex, whoever, when I click
Pepsi,
on,
you gotta pay
you
more.
don't know who I know. And my family, my wife, and my daughter get upset with me and be like, yo, you don't sound humble. I said, no. I gotta let them know. I gotta protect my ground.
You gotta protect your ground.
They're not doing this. Yo,
no,
Flex, they're not bringing Chris Brown on here, Diddy on IG. These guys, I got them dizzy. Yo, Flex, I'm on here every day, from Monday to Friday, shitting on them. Every day.
Pepsi, you're gonna pay more. There's too many artists coming up. He's gonna pay.
Listen, Flex, it's not starting trouble. You must protect your ground.
You have to. Let me tell you something. You know, Joe, I'm gonna speak for both of us. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Me and you, far from tough guys. Far. But we're gonna protect our ground. That's what we're gonna do. Like, you know, it's never an issue until the ground is not protected. You know? So in that to say is, sometimes people feel I talk my talk on my opinion, and I'm in the street. When them clubs is going on, I'm out all nights of the week. People say, he got security, he got this, he got that. Fam, we got security, and we have friends that are with us, and we're out, and we're just trying to have a good time. If you feel, so what does that mean? Oh, you have, why? You're looking for a one-up? That's not gonna happen. We're just protecting our ground. We ain't gonna start no trouble. I gotta tell a Big Pun story, please, and I'm going.
I want to hear it.
Wait, I was about to say New York, but I know you talk to everybody. The first time you introduced me to Big Pun, my first mixtape, 97, 98, right? I called Joe all day.
Bring that plaque I got up on the stairs, the Funkmaster Flex plaque. It's the only plaque I got up.
I called Joe all day Joe, come by yourself. Joe, come by. I don't even remember. I called. I stayed in touch with you. I said, we got to keep it light. Can't bring a lot of people. The minute Joe comes in, there's Freddie Fox, Mobb Deep. The Fugees are sleeping on the couch outside. And Fat Joe, yeah, they see me? No, you was on the one before that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm just letting you know, I
That's
got
one of them.
Master Flex plaques here up in my wall. I have my own plaques I don't have on the wall.
Joe says, I brought somebody with me, Big Dog Punisher, right? That's what she said to me, Big Dog Punisher. I said, come on, Joe. There was mad rappers in there that night. Mad rappers.
Black Moon, Mobb Deep, Fugees.
Because when I used to record those albums, all the rappers used to come to the studio at the same time, take turns. We run through the album. I used to get 6, 7 songs done a night on freestyles. I say to Joe, listen, we're going to let your man go in there for 30 seconds. If he's trash, he's out of here. Remember?
Yes.
Big Pun goes in that booth with Mobb Deep, Fugees. I feel like Redman was there, not Meth. He starts burning that microphone down.
Brothers are rapping like Iraqi soldiers, acting like they had the loads and went back together on an attack of blowfish.
I hit Joe on his side. I said, it's cool, he could stay.
Yo, Flex, let me tell you something before we leave, right? And I had Jada coming on tonight, but I think we overstood our time. But listen,
Jada,
let me tell you a quick Funk Master Flex story.
Okay, which one? Where we going?
No, nowhere bad. But I'm gonna tell you what happened to me at a Funk Master Flex birthday. So when I first signed my record deal, when I first signed my record, this is a joke for a moment. When I first signed my record deal, I got an advance of $50,000. Actually, publishing deal that I got jerked for. They gave me $50,000. I went and bought a
Palladium.
I went and bought a white Lexus 400 for $49,950.
Now listen, there's something you don't talk about, Joe. We're gonna keep 1,000. Your car gave my brother for like 15 straight. What? I know you ain't into it like you don't fuck with it like you used to, because you know people driving, you doing a jet. You remember you had a green Benz, and I think it was green, and I went and got the same green, and I got it with beige interior. I went to the Benz deal. I said, I'm telling you niggas it exists. The nigga Fat Joe is driving it. Don't tell me that this Benz don't exist. He has it. It's green. It was like a special order.
Rest in peace, my brother Von Zip, because he helped me get that green Benz ahead of time. But listen, let me tell you something.
And the Lexus was special, my nigga.
The Lexus was special. But can I tell them the story?
Lexus is special.
So I buy the Lexus. I have $50,000 to my name. I buy it for $49,950. The first day I buy the shit is Funk Master Flex's birthday at the Palladium.
Tell him how crowded it was, Joe. Tell him what it was.
The biggest zoo you ever seen.
It was a zoo.
Hands down the block. Anybody you name, they know what's up, Flex. They're not confused. It's the biggest shit in New York. People in the middle of the streets. I pull up in the garage and I park the joint in there. Bro, I come back. The man is beat up. He said they robbed him for like 10 cars.
It was terrible.
The garage. The first day I bought this shit.
It was terrible.
We went looking all over Brooklyn.
You got that car back though.
But listen to what happened. We went looking over Brooklyn. We went every hood you could think of in New York. Now we couldn't find the car. So now 3 months later, they're about to give me the insurance check. Because you know we had insurance. You steal a car, they're about to give me a check for $50,000. At this time, I'm starving. I really want that $50,000 back. Fuck the Lexus. Bro, the day before that check came,
you stupid.
The motherfucking police found the Lexus, goddamn it.
You pissed off?
I I was mad as shit.
It was white. It was white.
It was white, man.
Legend. That car was legend out here.
And I gave it to Pun after me.
Okay. You know who called game legend too back then? DJ Premier. I'm gonna tell you, a couple people, DJ Premier and DJ Clue. They call game was so legend. I remember Premier used to have the MPV 5 Series Beamer, 7 Series Beamer. Clue was Beamer King, Beamer and Benz. He had a lot of Beamers and Benzes.
Shout out my brother Showbiz Born Lord, the king of the cars too. Showbiz and AG. Showbiz had all them whips.
Showbiz had a lot of cars too.
My brother Flex, I love you. Kid Capri's on here. He said
Shout
this
out to Kid Capri. I got stories. Yo, wait, hold up. Can I give a Kid Capri Fat Joe story, please?
No.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Apollo Theater.
All right.
Look. He know where I'm going.
No, I don't know.
Wait. This is a kick. Let me do it the right order. This is a Fat Joe Kid Capri story. Apollo Theater, Lord Finesse, Big L, right? Mm-hmm. Wednesday night, they used to have a contest.
Amateur night at the Apollo. I won 4 weeks in a row. Fat
Joe in there, super deep. He doing these songs because I must have came 3rd, 4th week, and everybody know the words. So I'm asking questions. Who the fuck is this? And then I see Lord Finesse, but I'm gonna tell you, I saw Kid Capri, and I'm gonna tell you what the fuck Kid Capri was wearing. He was wearing a purple hat, a purple leather with his name on the back in rhinestones. Hard.
Yo, Kid Capri.
Hard. I remember Kid Capri. Am I lying? Am I fucking lying? He had on the leather, purple, rhinestones, first row. Fat Joe tearing the bitch down. This had to be what, 92, 3?
92, 91.
Maybe 91.
Maybe 91, 92. Kid Capri don't know. One day, rest in peace, my brother Tone Montana, I think it was like 90. He ran up on us because Tone had the red Jeep, tops off with the big speakers. And he ran up to us. He was like, yo, I'm Kid Capri. I want to give you my mixtape. Yo, Khaled's on here. Every DJ you
Khaled.
This bitch. Eric B's on here. Khaled's on here.
Eric B, what's going? Wait a minute. I want to talk about Eric B pulling up in front of the motherfucking rooftop in the Jaguar, parked on the sidewalk, drugs in the car. Cocaine, heavy, not Eric.
He's out giving up right now. Don't do that one. Yo, Just Incredible from LA is on here.
Wait, you said another DJ.
Just
Wait.
Incredible.
Hold up. I got a Kid Capri story. Hold up. Harlem. I haven't even met Capri yet. I'm at the McDonald's in Harlem. You know, underneath the train? Stephanie Mills, Impeach the President mixtape. But let me be clear, because everybody likes to tell the story, but they don't remember. Rich the Kid, what up, bro? Hunter, man. This is old nigga talk we doing here. I know you see all your young niggas in the comments. We gonna get to them. We
on know they fuck with you, Flex. They fuck with you.
Wait, no, we on some old guy. Wait. So I'm at the stoplight. I don't even have a car yet. That Kid Capri tape pulls up in different cars, like 10, in different parts of the tape, with the something in where you make me feel over the impeach the president. It is so fucking crazy with Capri's voice echoing down the fucking streets.
That's right.
Niggas do not understand a mixtape. And if I'm gonna talk about Kid Capri, I'm gonna talk about DJ Clue. My nigga Clue for President might be one of the best mixtapes ever.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you Clue's secret. He always used to say that Clue part on the snare.
Clue.
Oh, wait a minute. So you hear a funky record, it's ringing, and then the snare comes in. Clue. Crazy.
Let me tell you something.
Crazy. Tell me how you have it down pat, Joe.
Kid Capri, man, let me tell you something. Kid Capri, man, shout out to all the brothers that had all the
Khaled, I see you, Khaled. Khaled, I see you, Khaled. Don't try to be modest over here, Khaled.
Let me hear Khaled's story. Because Khaled wants in on yo, very rare. The Phone Flex is on here bigging up DJs. Khaled wants to hear Khaled's story.
Nope. I'm going to say something. Not one motherfucker knows more DJ stories than me. I want to tell a Clark Kent story. I have a Clark Kent story.
Let's hear it.
Clark Kent was playing at the Red Zone. Kid Capri's on tour on Cold Chillin' Records. He doesn't come to the club anymore. The DJ playing before him is called Triple C.
I know Triple C.
He plays every hot record in the club before Clark gets on.
All right, so hold up for regular people that don't understand. There's DJs who comes in there who's actually supposed to warm up the joint, and then the main DJ is supposed to play the hit record.
Yes.
So now this DJ who opened up before Clark Kent played all the good shit.
All the good shit.
You know, and left Clark Kent pretty much like, what you gonna do now? I played every hot record in the world.
Now, let me describe Clark Kent to you so you understand, New York. I know this, everybody. Clark Kent was the Jordan of club DJs. Before Capri, before me, he was Jordan. Now, why? He wasn't on the radio, and he knew how to tear them fucking clubs down, right? So now, I'm a student, and I'm looking for him to break a sweat. I'm looking for him to panic. I'm going to tell you what the boy had on. He had on back then, like a $3,000 leather jacket. He's walking around with his glasses on, ice grilling niggas and smiling. Me and all the other DJs were like, oh my God, we're going to see our legend, our Superman die tonight. He's going to die in front of us. The nigga Clark Kent plays reggae for 45 minutes, flattens the fucking room. That's when
he's playing Darling, 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 My Baby.
Oh, yeah.
And all that Shabba Ranks, Mr. Lover, man, Shabba.
And me and Big Cat, Lord Finesse is in there that night. I mean, all the DJs are there, SNS, and we looking, and we looking, and we looking. This nigga comes on that set. I remember some of the records to this day because the drug dealer's coming later. He got on about 145. The nigga throws on The Bridge, MC Shan, goes to South Bronx, goes to Brooklyn's in the house, and goes to Eric B for president and tears the fucking paint off that motherfucker. I looked at Triple C like, bruh, not tonight. It's not going to happen tonight. And he was on the road. But when I saw that, I saw a true competitor. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something why a lot of young DJs think I'm too aggressive. And I'm going to tell you something. I came up in the era and played with Cool DJ Red Alert, Chuck Chill Out, Kid Capri, and Clark Kent. There ain't no set of 4 DJs, and I don't care how many DJs are in this live, better than them. Those are the gorillas. Those are the niggas that wear the club out for 4 hours, and that's who I came up under. And when I see, let me tell you something. I saw Kid Capri and Clark Kent play one night, Powerhouse. Let me tell you something, Joe. These are moments in my mind because I'm looking at Clark and I'm looking at Capri. I'm looking at Clark because I want to see the nigga Clark Kent. You know, he's the reigning champ, but Capri's on his ass. He's on his ass because Capri's mic flavor, no. His set, him on the set is exactly the same as his mic. It's no difference. No difference. I don't want to take away nothing from a DJ.
With DJ Kid Capri.
No. I know every Kid Capri routine ever. I heard the nigga in the red zone one night. The nigga said, Brooklyn report for blow up. Uptown report for blow up. Queens report to blow up. He said, North Carolina, D.C., Virginia report for blow up. The spot went nuts. Them niggas wasn't even in there from there, but just the fact that he acknowledged that. Back to Kid Capri and Clark Kent playing together the last night of Powerhouse. I was opening up on the bill. Red Alert was next. Clark was next. Capri brought it down at the end. I saw the both of them look at their watch because there was a time when one guy's supposed to get on and get off. There was a difference of like 2 minutes. Maybe their watches were off 2 minutes. I see Capri go like it's time for me to get on. Clark's like, I got 2 more minutes.
Wow.
Starts tearing the paint off. It was a draw that night. I ain't going to say nobody was better than nobody. But, Fat Joe, when I tell you, my nigga, the moments was the best part of my life because I didn't know I was ever going to make it. It didn't matter. You used to go to Latin Quarter.
Yeah, you went to everything. I was there.
Union Square.
I was there.
All of those places. But, I mean, that's just, I gave you a little, those are my little DJ stories, man. That's it.
Man, let me tell you what happened recently in 2020. There was a pandemic that only comes around every 100 years. Yes. There was a DJ who cracked open and bust open the Instagram.
Oh, D-Nice.
Hold up. His name was D-Nice. Listen, yes. D-Nice.
Open the door for everybody.
Obama in the room. Anybody you name. But I'm going to say this with too much respect. D-Nice is the biggest shit that happened, right? Well, the versus is, then D-Nice, then the Big Show. Be clear. No. The Big Show is the biggest shit. But listen. So D-Nice is destroying Instagram. And one night he let Clark Kent get on. And Clark Kent, he had a jersey on. He had a little towel with the Biggie shit behind him. And his hands was like butter. And he was just like, he's like a surgeon, bro.
The theatrics.
I had to call D-Nice and say, D-Nice, I respect everything you're doing for the culture. You the biggest in the game. But the other night, Clark Kent gave you the business on that little set when you brought him on.
You gotta, but, you know, D-Nice's selection of music. Now, listen, when D-Nice is a DJ who knows, sometimes you hear him go 4 records in a row, you know he knows the record that comes before that and then before that for that moment of time. Him and Cassidy have something of studying their history of D-Nice too is instrumental with Boogie Down Productions. And I know that a lot of people don't like to give their history and their stuff. But, you know, there was a summer when the nigga had the city with that record, Call Me D-Nice. That was a whole summer.
They call me D-Nice.
That was a whole summer.
Call me D-Nice, yeah.
Whole summer.
BDP.
Whole summer.
It's a classic hit. It's a hit forever. It's a classic. It's a fucking... He has a lean back in his repertoire.
He does. But, you know, we can, me included, we can't compete with Clark with that because he kind of created that feel of, you know, the swag. You know, Grandmaster Flash is the originator of elbow swag. That lean when he throws something on. Clark is pretty close. Clark is pretty close with, you know, Clark's cutting game, you know, scratching is.
I'm trying to tell you, his hands. All right, so let me tell you, you know, in order to perform surgery, being a surgeon, your hands got to be steady. So what I'm saying is, I haven't seen Clark in a while. So when D-Nice brought him on, and his precision, his fingers was just blending it the way I was like, yo, this guy's fucking amazing. Like it was like when you cut butter.
No, it's but you know, he used to have a crew called Superman. And I know Scratch was in it. I know there was other DJs. You know,
I met Khaled at Clark Kent Battle.
Was
seminars they had down in Manhattan in '93 before FloJo. I met DJ Khaled with DJ Nasty of Orlando in a Clark Kent Battle.
I remember I don't know if it was you. What he used to manage Khaled?
Butafuco. He's my brother.
Yo, he took me to this pirate radio station where Khaled was playing.
Mix 96.
And I remember, I don't know if this is before you told me about Khaled.
It was before I told you about Khaled.
But I went down for a club. I never seen nobody tearing that radio down like that.
Oh no, not in Miami.
No. And
no way.
And he's walking around like the mayor. Like, you know when you're getting stopped before you come in the club.
Well, you know, he gives all his success to you. He said he studied you, and he said Flex had the parties, Flex put out the albums, Flex had a truck, Flex had he said, yo, if you ask Khaled, he said he would have been just a dope DJ, but he studied you, and then he went into branding, commercials, doing all the shit he did. He studied your blueprint.
But I remember you coming to me one day. You don't tell this story because it never comes up.
These are called Jopra moments. Tell a story, Flex.
You had said, I think you were going to sign Khaled to Relativity. No, Koch. And Joe said, yo, I got this guy's Khaled, DJ Khaled. You said, yo, that Pitbull. We were talking, it was before Pitbulls. And you said, but there was something key that you said, because he was king of Miami, but it was his energy. He might have been with you that day. I don't remember.
He wasn't with me that day. This was outside the studio with the gold door by Sam Ash in Times Square. Me and you talking.
Khaled, Fat Joe's not giving me, I didn't have nothing to say because I'm still listening to him. But the thing that Joe had is with me is you never threw a brick with me. You never steered me someplace wrong. So I'm listening to you, and I'm trying to figure out how am I going to explain to my DJs here in New York that we're going to make Khaled a Pitbull, because this is Joe. It's got to happen. Huh? You said it's got to happen. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. And then you said you're going to get him a deal, and you said if I get this happening or whatever, and a couple other things and this, that. You had the whole blueprint that you were going to get him the deal, because if I remember right, he had the radio, but he may not have had everything he needed to get a deal. But you made it happen. And I remember one time you being with him, but you finished talking about him, and Khaled's swag was like, he's waiting for me to look over at him, and he's already in swag mode, like.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Oh my God! I had a good time with him.
Pitbull. He's still a big dog, Pitbull.
Yes. Yeah, but you know, I'm gonna tell you something. The DJ game is it's what's a good way to say? You know, I want to give a DJs a gem, because I told you a lot of my favorites and a lot of people who I've seen. Because I love, you know, if I had...
You know, I got Ted Smooth coming on after I hang up with you. He comes on every Friday.
I'm going to blow Ted Smooth up.
Talk to me.
I tried to get Ted Smooth at Hot 97 20 years ago when he was with Gungi. But he was getting so much fucking money. And so I had to call him 10 weeks in a row just to come up and DJ on my show. Like 10 weeks. Like, yo, Ted, you know, they want to give you a job up here, bro. 10 weeks. So I'm going to give DJs a gem. And I'm going to tell you, remember when you asked me why I came out with my album? I'm going to give people a gem. You need to remember, DJ Khaled is a one of one. He's a one of one. Not just work ethic, but style, what he thinks about whatever. every DJ wants to make a record, get the biggest artists, and talk on the front. And let me explain something to you. I watch DJ Khaled. I watch all the DJs. DJ Khaled is the top of the line. If DJs, there's so much room in between the sidewalk and DJ Khaled. There's so much room. Listen, you may not walk down the street and everybody knows or sees you and knows who you are, but you can make a great record and you can do your marketing. You can have a big record. You can have a big record in the digital space. I'm going to tell you something. My whole album is built for the digital space. It's not built for radio. It's not built for DJs.
Built for streaming.
Built for streaming. My whole album. You know why? It's the Wild Wild West. And I'm going to tell you something, DJs.
All right, break down the Wild Wild West to me, Flex.
It's the Wild Wild West because YouTube is free. DJs, listen to me, please. YouTube is free. You can upload anything you want and get a following, right? Not just in New York, but the whole world, all the countries. Mm-hmm. Look at all that space you have. That's what it is. Stop looking at the next man and what he has and what he's doing. You know why? It's his. He worked for it. And I'm telling you, there's room out there for, even if you're a rapper, if you're a DJ, there's room for everybody. A guy can get 5 million, 10 million over there. You know how I look at him? Yo, if he got 5, there might be a little 4 out here. Maybe a little 4 for me. Maybe there's a little 8 million.
Yo, Flex, I started the show telling them I never look at people with jealousy. I always look at it as inspiration.
When you see, let me tell you something. When you see somebody get a bag, DJ or rapper, I'm telling you. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something. If he got a bag, a $5 million bag, there's a 6 or 7 or an 8 million somewhere. There's a 2, 3, and 4 too. It's there. It's there.
Yo, Flex, you always talk my language, man.
It's there. That money is there. Like, niggas, like, it's there, my brother. Like, that's the money, it's there. And I'm going to tell you something. If you do happiness, I promise you something. If you're a DJ or you're a rapper, if you have passion about something and you care dearly about it and you're damn near die for it, or you give the most energy to it, I promise you it'll turn into a bag. I promise you it'll turn. If you are passionate about collecting cashews, nigga, it's gonna turn into a bag. There's no passion, even on the smallest level. If you're the best nigga in McDonald's, it's gonna turn into a bag. If you're the best guy polishing the floor at the high school, it's turning into a bag. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that's gonna happen. Passion equals money. It ain't never failed me. I'm gonna give you my most recent bag. I love doing freestyles.
I want to hear it.
I love doing freestyles. You know what I said to myself? I'm gonna turn these shout to Orlando, shout to Shaft, shout to Gabi, and shout to Joe IE. They told me, nigga, you need to turn some of them freestyles into songs. You out here doing all these freestyles with some of the biggest artists. You need to turn some of those into songs. And you know what I did? I turned them shits into songs. And you know what? I got something on the chart. I'm independent. The labels are calling already.
I hope.
That's a passion. If I didn't have that passion,
I'm going to tell you a story, Flex. I hope you got the Fred the Godson freestyle he did on your show.
Oh.
No, that was phenomenal. Rest in peace, Fred the Godson. My song got a bunch of artists. But let me tell you something, Flex.
You told me about French Montana too. Because you told the story, and you were right. There was a couple pieces you meant because you said it to me, right? So I was loyal to Dipset. We're gonna tell the French Montana. We're gonna tell it.
Jump a moment, baby. Let's go, Flex. Let's go.
Wait, I was loyal to Dipset. I love him. Like
I always thought you had business with Dipset.
no,
I always thought you got money with him.
no, you know what it was? Their energy. I love Cam for how many times he reinvented himself. Right? Yo, Jim, don't get mad at me. Cam told me Jim Jones was going to start rhyming. I said, Cam, don't you ever say that to me again. Right? I didn't believe him. And I started hearing them records. And Jim's a marketing genius. And they start tearing the clubs down. So French was hot. French had Connecticut on Smash. Like him and Max B. Gabi might have been the first time I sat, you know, I kind of wouldn't even acknowledge French. Right? This is French Montana. He's super hot, street hot. Gabi brings him to my office. I probably postponed Gabi 15 times. Not because I dislike French or anything. I was in car show mode. I'm cashing different type of checks. I want to just keep it moving. He brings French up. I liked him. I gravitated to him. I liked what he was about. And I never apologized to French for fronting on him. But then I went back to fronting on him the minute he was gone. Right? I see Fat Joe, you came to the station. And you come in.
I come in with the CD in my
hand. Come in with the French Montana CD. And he says, yo, man, you fronting. You are fronting. I don't know. Would you order food? Yes. All right. So I was like, you are front. I'm going, wait, you got money? I can't leave this. You got to leave the food. Get back.
Flex, you fucking up the moment, Flex.
Oh, wait. Don't even open the door. I got to finish this story. Tell him to wait. Go out there, tell him to wait. What you going to do? You can miss a few pounds. All right, so listen. So then, French, you come in with the CD, and you say to me, he's the biggest guy around. In the Bronx. You said in the Bronx. I gave Fat Joe a look like, you started running. No. I had a street, not a street team. I had a blogger in there. And I came up. I said, we're going to ask him, Joe. And if he says he don't know this nigga, French ain't spinning. And I was right.
True story. True story.
And the blogger was from the Bronx. The blogger said, French got a record with Mace. He got a record with Jadakiss. He got a this. He gave me every name of every mixtape French ever dropped. He said, Flex, he's the biggest thing in the Bronx. I gave the kid a job that day. And Fat Joe said, I fucking told you, Flex. I told you the nigga hot. And I think that day or that night, I started
playing. You let it go. What you want to be a baller? A shot caller?
No, he had another record. He had a record with Mace. Yeah. Because that shot caller brawler was supposed to be on my album. I was going to make a comeback that year. And me and French were cooking up. And that was going to be the first single off my mixtape. I was going to jump back out.
Let me tell you something. It took no more than 5 months later for Funk Black, for French to have that pop. Next thing I knew, he was a superstar in 4 or 5 months.
No. He's amazing. He's amazing. He's amazing. You nudged me, and I was fronting for a minute. I love him.
Now you love him now. They got peace now. They're making music with each other.
Him and Jim Jones
was peace.
Yo, Jim Jones on the car show tour. I never seen a nigga smoke so much weed and get up at 8 a.m. and do everything he got to do.
Oh no, he's a hard worker. He's a hard worker.
He go get Jewels. He go get Cam. I'm like, my nigga, you just smoking. But I'm gonna go now. Let me go. It's a Friday.
Let me explain something to you, Flex. Yes, sir. I love you. I appreciate you. Everything you've done for hip hop music, and whether you know it or not, you just did the big show before the Dream Champs, and the Gilly the Kid.
No. Listen, I gotta be honest with you, Joe. No, I gotta be honest with you. I'm a clever guy. I only gave you certain stories.
Oh, you think? Yo,
I gotta be honest with you, Joe.
Yo, Flex.
Wait, I gotta tell you something.
The best in the beverage.
I gotta tell you something. I spoke to Gilly, the kid, the other day. You know what I told him? Now we're gonna save. We went over the stories we're gonna save. I gave you some different ones. But we did good.
My brother, I love you. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Tell Maria and everybody I send my love. Thank you so much. This was amazing.
Love, my nigga. Love.
Shout out Elliot Wilson on the comments. Living Legend. Pepsi Wild Cherry Fridays. And you don't know who I know. And you don't know what I know. And this shit so crazy that yesterday, Puff Daddy, Diddy, talks to Khaled, and they finally say 20-something years later that Fat Joe wrote the hook for the Mami Bang Aki, and then got the La India in that intro we sampled. And now Funk Flex comes on tonight and tells you, I introduced him to that French Montana. He played the record, and French is a star now. But when I say it, you say I'm fucking off. You say I'm a liar. I exaggerate. Fat Joe did this. Fat Joe did that. Fat Joe did that. Well, I let the people come tell you. I can't make this shit up. It's the truth, bro. I've been around 25 years. I got some shit done. I got some shit done. I made candy shop. I'll take you to the candy shop. Steve Lobel, Joe don't lie. He don't lie. And it's always been about, because Flex almost went in there, but it's always been about the culture. It's always been about pushing the culture forward. If I met an artist that I thought was incredible, even if I made no money with them, I would introduce him to somebody to get better. I never made no money with Fred the Godson, but I knew he was better than everybody lyrically. And so I would big him up all the time, rest in peace. So many artists I worked with and try to do things for the culture because I knew the culture needed this. Culture first. This thing we got could never be duplicated. This thing we got is real. And we got to protect our ground. Funk Flex ain't lying. When I say you don't know who I know, and I start talking that shit, it's because nobody does what I do. Find me, tell me somebody else who's had a show on Instagram for 9 months straight that bring the biggest guests you ever seen in your life. Benjamin Crump, Chris Brown, Diddy, Kenya Barris, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. Edgar Balanga's gonna knock somebody out tomorrow. I'm not lying to you. We do this every day. 9 months straight. Reverend Run Monday. Louis Guzman Pachanga Tuesday. Snow the Product Wednesday. Thursday, we did Throwback Thursday today. Every month, every day. And I'm supposed to let you lie and act like somebody else is doing this. They're not doing it, guys. They are not doing it. They are not doing nothing like this. It's not possible, guys. I know they say anything is possible, and I agree with that to a certain extent. But what we're doing on here is not possible. Ain't never been shit like the Joker show out here. Stop lying to yourselves. And so we started, you think you're trying to front? You can't front on me.